inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Eagles sideline, it is head coach Nick Sirianni. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. His counterpart, the Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This throw right is taken in by Fox. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Saquon, touchdown! A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Cardinals offense ready now for their second drive. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for the back.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now second down throw from Murray. Nolan Smith. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that is incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good, and there certainly was a lot of it, but can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. He pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next run.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. J-Lex Hunt. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. Now Murray on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Stonehouse in punt formation.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll give it here to Shipley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Melton there to get him down. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
That is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up bait out to the 33-yard line. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 3rd down. 3 to go. Now Hurts. This one intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hits come.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cardinals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. J-Licks Hunt working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. From the gun, it's Murray. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This returnable for Hardman. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's Saquon Barkley. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Cards offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. J-Licks Hunt, what a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of that, inside the 5-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
The 6-yard line.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards, and 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Rolling right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
It do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On third down, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On first and 10, it's Murray. Forced out wide.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Second down, Murray. That's left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Escaping to his left. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Murray now on second down. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carter getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Jordan Davis. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's a second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 13.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough.
And he will score! James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here comes a return from the 3. And find a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
3rd, they need 8. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up. A 4th down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, Murray on the bootleg. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Hunt, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. Nolan Smith. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. The Cardinals line up for a punt as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That one good for 8 dozen. Very quick 1st down.
Got it, ready? 19
to the air now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
79 Broncos.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force it laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Out comes comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now 2nd down throw from Murray. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Murray now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
In punt formation.
This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Philadelphia. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll run to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Max Melton there to get him down. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away. I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Play action now. It's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jordan Davis. He gets in for the sack. It's getting silly now. A Baker's dozen, 13 sacks for his guys in this game. They go play action now. Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
16.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out. First down and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jordan Davis. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded in the end zone. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Hey. 60 Vikings.
On 2nd down, this is Shipley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10.
Running here is Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. McBride is the motion man. They'll go again here to Connor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. He's going to lose a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
from the shotgun. It's Brissett. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Check smack. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
It's 3rd and 4.
Panther 60. Rig. 19 tight.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
18 Cardinal. Hurt. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Duvernay on the return. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21. They'll search for a go-ahead score. That's downfield to the tight end Ryman. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jordan Davis just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19. Again. 12. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. First and 10. Now we'll run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right 20. Let's go.
To throw is Brissett. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard
Kid
line.
running right. It's Connor. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
James Conner, the ball carrier. Juwan Bentley on the tackle. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is third and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Barkley. Crazy. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 for the first down. Here comes Barkley. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A run with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's second down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. They'll run here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime. But because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal, this is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Oh, let's go. 19. 10.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
1st and 10.
Brissett. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Now, Brissett. They'll look underneath here to Benson. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.